My name is Missy, and I'm a member of Grace Harbor Church. I grew up in a very broken home, a lot of domestic, lack of love, lack of support. Due to that, I just made a lot of poor choices in the world, made my own choices. Well, with a lot of, poor choices in my past, I just felt like I was not a part of anything, and I felt I was too damaged or done too much wrong to be a part of a church. You think of church as a high, godly place, everybody's perfect. About 3 years ago, I was at my best friend's house, saw a flyer for some activities for the summer. It was something that I wanted to do with my son, and I was like, you know what, this is calling to me. So I tried it out. Yes, it was very uncomfortable the first day. I'm like, this ain't for me. Everybody seems happy and perfect. But something just kept calling me to try. I was invited to come to Sunday service, which was outdoors. And the first day we went, it was amazing. Like, everybody's like, hi, Missy. Hi, Kiwan. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. And it's like, okay, they recognize me. They know me. Sitting down with Pastor Luke and Pastor Morgan, just sitting down and talk about my past and, seeing that my mistakes were causing me a lot of heartache. And I don't know, just something just called out that I wanted to change. I wanted happiness, like pure happiness, not where I had to be something that I'm not, just to get happiness. So just one day sitting on the couch here at Grace Harbor, I just confessed and called out to the Lord and gave it all to Him. Being baptized, it just felt like being reborn, like I have a whole new beginning. But when you really sit down and communicate with a lot of these members and open up yourself to them, you come to find out that a lot of your stories are similar. And it just makes you feel very more comfortable and welcomed. For me, what's special about Grace Harbor Church is the family atmosphere, how everybody makes you feel equal and welcome. No matter how broken or damaged you may be, they make you feel a part of everybody. It's challenging, I'm not gonna lie. Becoming a Christian, you would automatically think my life's perfect, everything's happy going. No, it's a challenge, it's a struggle. Trying to fight your old self with your new self is not easy. It's, there are days where I'm like, why am I doing this? The Lord doesn't care for me. I have several people at Grace Harbor Church that I could reach out to, confide in, and they point me in the right direction and show me how well the Lord is blessing me. I'll read a scripture or a psalm or, like I said, reach out to a fellow member and just confess to them openly and honestly, because I'm never judged. So I could tell them, like, today was a bad day. I felt this way. I felt my anxiety was high. This is why. This is what I want to do. And they don't put me down for it. They were like, oh, grow up. You should know better. They're like, it's okay. We got you. Let's talk through it. I've learned I have more strength and confidence in myself. Yes, I still get angry, but I'm learning to recognize that, and I will apologize for when I know I'm wrong and try to do something different. Like, before I get angry, stop, breathe, say something in my head like, the Lord is my strength, the Lord is my shield, He's got me. Please guide me with your words. I have more of a backbone. I have somebody to rely on, because relying on myself is not a good thing. I don't make the right choices. But He's given me a lot of strength, a lot of confidence that I never thought I had. One of my favorite things about Grace Harbor Church is the family atmosphere. Just having a family to rely on, to depend on. For example, I just recently took a trip, and one of our members volunteered to pick me and my kids up when we returned in Providence. And honestly, I didn't trust them. I was like, okay, thank you for the you be there. But I was like, they're not gonna be there. No one's ever been there for you. And when I got off the bus and saw them, I literally wanted to cry, because it was like, I seriously have a family. I have people I could rely on that will not abandon me, will not be dishonest with me. So it's the trust and the reliability, which is really important to grow more, to bring more brokenness people from the inner city in, and just show people that it does not matter where you come from, you could change, you could have true happiness and true life. 5-10 years, I would love to see Grace Harbor grow even bigger. I'd like to see a couple more churches too planted, because just having one church in a broken city like this is not enough. We need one at every point. And there's other cities like Fall River and stuff like that that really could use a Christian-based church like this.